least it's not here yet either.
Flash forward, the exhaust comes through from Tucson. Gonna be trying to look for the cocoon, but the roots come through. Maha going low, doesn't have anything else to get himself out to safety. He goes down, first blood, going over to He's recalling on top of a ward, will miss the cocoon. They lock him up though, still takes plenty of damage. The Wild Growth coming through to lock him up even further. Flash in, Spirit takes him out. 2v1 comes up with yet another kill, and Spirit puts one on the board for himself.
Maha going for a very aggressive recall with no flash available. Not necessary from him. They're just gone for safety. Safety first is the way to go in playoffs. There's like Afreeca delaying their Nautilus. One side of that is they're looking for a kill on the Spirit.
Yeah, that's going to be the pop-up here. Spirit sticking around way too long. He will go down. Finally a kill on the board here for MVP. ADD now arriving off that TP. Looking for somebody. Will find Tucson with the Cataclysm. Locks him up. Unleash Power coming through. Won't finish him off, but ADD's auto attacks will. Firing back his MVP. Second kill on the board.
The play that was made as Kuro takes almost all his life in the trade.
Still holds on to the ultimate.
ADD could have ulted him earlier.
Chain Corruption coming down. Kramer firing out the arrow. Locks up Max, but he's still taking so much. So Wild Growth not enough to keep him up. Max may just fall in this exchange as Tucson does auto him down, but he's going to pay for that one with his life. Spirit wrapping around from behind the turret. Going to try to finish him off. The TP coming through from Kuro, who arrives, takes him out. Phase dive, finds the kill. Beyond trying to answer with one, but the Sonic Wave connects onto a Spiderling instead.
The extra resource of the teleport.
Finish off the turret, and they do. Cataclysm now coming down. Chain of Corruption followed up on top of that as Maha arrives. Ash Arrow connects onto him, stopping him from doing damage from the sidelines. Now Marin far forward, all on his lonesome. Gets the dredge line in on Maha, but might not have wanted it in the end. Gets popped up. He goes down. First kill of the fight going over to MVP, and they're looking for more. Tucson, one hit from dead. Flash forward from ADD, able to take him out. And now with several members of Afreeca Freecs offered up here from Kramer, going low. The rest of the team trying to arrive, but Maha and Max are so very far away. Beyond going to be looking for the steal, gets the Dragon's Rage kick in onto Kuro, has to make it into the mid. Flash dashes over at the last second, but cannot come up with the steal, and Ian is going to be the first one to fall. MVP, how many kills can they get off the back side of this one? Looks like the answer is going to be just one.
Calls for Afreeca. Punish people as might say big engage.
Trying to force this one up. Beyond gets the Dragon's Rage kick back in onto Marin, but so many shields coming through with the Wild Growth on top.
Kuro
keeps him safe. Now Kuro going into the back line, able to blow up Ian right off the front of this fight. Beyond dash.
Winning plan, and Ash has QSS. And is not going to be walking up to beat Cataclysm, so let's see if it's Spirit.
Speaking of which, throw that one out, but can't follow up there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Kuro just finds Max. Still gets taken down to about half HP off the backside of that exchange. So Max put up one hell of a fight, but comes up with the kill, so no...
Generated. It's only been played in 2 lanes right now. Nobody in the bot side, as no teleporters are.
Crucial to note,
Marin's behind.
Kuro used his ultimate to try to snap back in. Marin wraps around from the bottom lane, finds Maha, who will flash away, but he gets popped up in the depth charge and gets taken down in the end by Spirit. ADD is sticking around, just completely surrounded by members of Afreeca. Will come up to that Guardian Angel, but will not be walking away from this one. He goes down, flash over the wall from Marin, finds a dredge line. No one else to follow up, but Afreeca, they have the ultimate has come back up, chipping away at these turrets with that Lich Bane. As Afreeca seek to end the game, Marin going low, but yet again, this is just absurd. So still has the flag and dragon, try to lock somebody down. The Cataclysm's there, depth charge now coming through, throws out the Cataclysm, locking in a couple members as the Unleash Power comes out, takes down Spirit. Baron does go over to MVP, but can they make it out with any bugs? ADD barely keeping himself alive, and Beyond goes in, finds a double kill, he takes out Kramer, they take out Marin. Kuro, the only one alive as he... But Spirit gets it in the end, smites away the Baron, walks out with his life, at least for the moment. Kuro going golden, will get popped up, but has the Guardian Angel to bring him back alive. MVP going to be desperately looking for some kills to try to minimize the amount of Baron buffs on the map. Chasing it onto Marin. We know how very tanky he is, though. They pop him up. Beyond has to dash back, but the Unleashed Power comes through, and it's a double kill over to Ian as they steadily try to chip away at this Nautilus. They lock him up one final time. The triple kill over to Ian. They get rid of 3 buffs. MVP, can they take anything else off the backside of this? The Elder Dragon is there if they want it.
The moment that Kuro dies, as Spirit just gets the recall off, there is no damage on the side of Afreeca. Only Kramer and Kuro are damage dealers, so when he died in the front line, it doesn't matter how tanky Spirit and Marin are. MVP don't have to respect a turn. from Afreeca Freecs, and they might just try and end the game.
I think they're going to. It's still 20 seconds here on Kuro, 30 on Marin. They're going to go for the finish right here. Papa Smithy jumping in on the Spirit, kicking him away, just trying to get some alone time with those turrets, and they're going to be able to do so. They jump on the Tucson, absolutely annihilate the Lulu. A delayed Quadra, a delayed Penta, over to Ian, an MVP against all odds. Come back in game one, and they finish it out over the Afreeca Freecs.
What an insane game. It felt like Afreeca had it, but when they overextended one,
do it, and it's a no-brainer for MVP. They've thought long and hard about this, or maybe not thought about it much at all. Maybe they didn't have to. The J4 comes in immediately.
we get 9 out of the 10 champions we saw in game one.
Spirit and Beyond is going to go ahead and rotate around each other. Good damage coming in here from Ian. Parallel convergence gets thrown down by Koro. Spirit inches in from the sidelines. Ian gonna go ahead. Poppy Ghost gets slowed up by the cripple. They're jumping in, trying to finish him off. Flash over the wall is Kuro, but he gets locked up immediately by the Cocoon. Doesn't have the ultimate, nowhere near level 6 yet, and he gets taken out. The first blood coming in for Beyond. MVP in that tri-brush. Be wrapping around as Beyond finds him, so maybe just the 2v2. He's gonna jump forward, has a lot of damage to offer up onto the Lease. Comes in with a repel, Cataclysm comes down, Spirit able to flash to the side, keeps himself safe from that one, but here comes Ian over the wall. Can't find the connection to finish off the Lee Sin, and Marin is able to take out Beyond. Kuro coming up with 1-2 kills now on the board here for Afreeca. MVP will be able to answer one back as ADD takes him out, but now he's gonna get locked up by the dredge line in this.
To go for another round of damage. ADD lives, but still a 2-for-1 over the side of Afreeca Freecs. Really good disengagement, so to not die instantly.
Oh, there's the dredge line. Parallel convergence coming down, but not needed. Kuro comes in.
Just previously lost their mid laner for free.
Yeah, absolutely massive, and a lot of pressure down onto that tier 1 turret as well. Haven't been able to get the exact HP value of it, but I can already tell just from the mini-map that it's about half taken already. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, Chain of Corruption coming through into the play, into the death sentence from MVP. Go ahead, draw in the Elise. Cocoon lands, and Kramer goes down. Beautifully executed from the bottom lane and jungler.
Great to see Beyond.
Won't catch him though. Just clips the wall as Marin drags himself just a little bit closer, but now ADD taking up at the front line. Tucson going to be eating that unleashed power here from Ian. Shield's coming through, keeping himself alive, but Marin has gone down in the meantime. Now looking through Spirit, plays him back in. The box comes down, and Maha picks up the kill. Chu over to MVP.
Follow it down. It's just a Cloud Drake, so not the Ocean. Kuro's trying to catch Ian.
Yeah, Ian getting locked up. Does have his flash available, but can he make it over the wall in time? Beyond comes in. Can't land the Cocoon in time to keep the Syndra alive. Ian blows his flash off the back side of that. Yeah, now ADD going to spot Tucson, so he knows exactly what's happening. Beyond's going to be here to try to offer up some assistance, but with how low this turret is, gonna have to pop everything to try to keep this one alive. Then coming through, Beyond gonna juke out on that depth charge as he comes in. That's gonna be Kramer already going down as they jump into the back line. Now Marin getting hooked up by the Thresh as all of MVP arrive. They're gonna come out, hold on, forward, can't get the knock up. Kuro goes back in with the face dive, but now Beyond coming up from the side to cut him off. This is gonna be a grand chase. He goes down in the end as Beyond claims the kill. But now Afreeca, can they say as much as Afreeca desperately needs to? Now with the Mountain Drakes coming through, MVP knocking down these remaining structures is going to be that much easier. Spirit going to have to go on a bit of a run here, but the Cocoon clips him just a pixel. Too close there was Spirit. It's the Wild Growth keeping himself alive, at least for the moment. Max pushing forward, looking for Tucson, gets the play, but misses on the death sentence as the flash comes in, but that's going to be the Cocoon from Beyond connecting. They take out the Lulu, and now MVP all starting to kite up this river, moving towards the as they walk in. Baron going low, look for Spirit on the backside, dashes in, gets targeted out, hasn't gone down yet. The Baron goes low, still able to be picked up by MVP as Maha of all people finishes it off. But now MVP need to get out of here safely. Death Sentence connects onto Marin as they just go ahead and try to re-engage this one. It's Kramer all on his lonesome. Marin here so far, TP coming through from ADD, trying to join in. It might have gotten interrupted. Yes, it was the Ash Arrow stopping it from coming through, but MVP might still have the upper hand. Kick coming in as Ian gets pushed into the front line. He's trying to snipe out Kuro. He dashes in with a face dive and takes out the Syndra, but now ADD wrapping it around from the mid lane arrives, locks down Marin, helps put 3 kills on the board, and MVP at this point are just steamrolling their way to a 2-0 victory.
Yeah, 4 members.
Messi can toss out the dredge line, only finds ADD, but the death sentence comes through. They lock him in, they drop the box. He's still tanky as hell on the Nautilus, has not gone down yet. Buy some very valuable time for Afreeca Freecs, but it's just not going to be enough. He and Spirit fall. The turret goes down, and now MVP, if they can continue this push, this very well could be the end of the game. The recall comes through from ADD. You can expect that teleport to come in, keeping the minion alive, ensuring that the turret will go down. Max and Ian pushing in off the backside of these super creeps at the bottom side of the map, looking for a pick. Now looking for the turrets. The first Nexus turret will go down as Kuro dashes in, trying to delete the Syndra, but the damage just is not there.
Don't have a massive mini wave, but there's one crashing now. They're looking for that second Nexus turret.
It's going to go down here. Kuro dashing in yet again, is able to finish off Ian this time around, but the Nexus is exposed. It's still several seconds left for Marin and Spirit to rejoin. All the focus going in under the Nexus, and MVP, they've done it. The 2-0, 28 minutes on the clock, absolutely dismantling Afreeca Freecs in Game 2. They will move on to the best-of-5 stage on Tuesday.
Place your bets on more than 15 esports games. Deposit and withdraw easily using many worldwide payment methods. Place your bets live while enjoying the game. We offer 24/7 support and bonuses for every new user. Bet now on ArcaneBet.com.